Hi, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show how to use profiles in a Maven project. So there are different advantages of using profiles. Profiles allow you to customize a particular build for a particular environment, for example, development, testing, or production. And it also facilitates portability between different build environments, which is the main reason I use in my automation environment. I want to switch between different environments because I got two different environments, local and AWS, and I should be able to switch between different environments with ease. And this is one of the main reasons why many of the automation testers use profiles, and it's quite handy. It's really useful. Okay, so let's Okay, and the profiles are obviously configured in POM. So let's add the sections that are required for the profiles to be triggered. Now, as you can see on the screen, I use failsafe to run my test because I prefer failsafe because um, even if a test fails, it will still continue. It'll Okay. So let's add a system property variable here. Okay, as you can see, I've added that. I call it env because in my profiles I have the node with env, so it'll look for that. So let's add the profile section below dependencies. So I've added the profiles. I got two profiles. You need to have an ID and then the tag, the runner tag. So when you select these, you want to run with the smoke tag, and then this is the environment, AWS environment, and this is for my local environment. So when you click there, okay, there's another thing. Once you added the profile, you can actually see this profile section appear here. Okay, so depending on what environment you want to run the test with the relevant tags, you can just go and tick the environment. Okay, where is it? Disappeared. Okay, it's come back. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay, so depending on what environment, if I want to run my all the tests with the VIP tag um, locally, I select that. So that's the ID for that. All the VIP tests would be run on my local environments. Yeah, the way I've configured now, for the demo purpose, all the tests locally would be run on Chrome, and here when I select merge, they will be run on Firefox, just for the purpose of demo. Okay, so that's all you have to do. Of course, you can expand on it, and then you can do various things with it. I don't know why it's gone to, and let's just check that. And it can be funny sometimes the way it behaves. There you go, seems to be fine now. Okay, there you go. Okay, so that's what you need to add in your POM. Okay, that's the system property variables. Now I have um, two property files. Okay, that is the AWS and that's the local. In local browser name I've given as Chrome and AWS I've given as Firefox. Okay, so when I at the runtime, see, the system will go and look at this file and see. That's how I've configured for the system to go and look at my property file and pick up the browser name. So if it's Firefox, it'll be run based on what I've selected here. It'll look at the respective property file of the respective environment based on my selection here. Okay, let's just run a test. I've created a simple test that test would just, if you look at the step definition, it goes to BBC website and click on that link, and then it'll do an assertion here. So simple test for the demo. Okay, so and in my runner, I given the tag with, and then also for the test. So if I run the test, this test should run in Chrome. Being run now. There you go, the tests are run in Chrome. Okay, Chrome driver. Now let me just change the tag, smoke, and I'm going to select the merge profile, and okay, so let's run that. We can see that Firefox is opened and it's running. Let's close that. Okay. The Chrome, I was running headless. That's why you didn't see the browser coming up. Now, okay, the tests are running. Now, how does it all work internally? I'm sure that's the important bit, the most important bit you probably need to know. So I have a hook. Obviously, when you have in any automation framework, there are certain actions you want to be performed before the tests are run. So here in my hook step class, I have a before hook. So this get everything in this begin test method get run every time I run any test. Okay, so as you can see, this is where the initialization of the driver initialization happens. Okay, for the driver to initialize, obviously I need to pass, I need to tell the WebDriver factory what browser I'm using. So when I okay, so what it does is it goes into this method in the props class. When it goes here, this is where it looks for the environment. Now, depending on what environment you selected in your profile, the system is a Java class and the property is a method. This method will look at your POM, look at the POM, it comes here, and then it goes, depending on what you selected here. If it's merged, it comes here. See that the focus is already gone here. It get that environment, okay, and it'll get the environment, and then that'll be stored in this variable. And then it comes here. This is just a condition I've set in case I haven't set any of the profiles. I haven't told the system which environment it needs to run. I want system to just pick up local. If in a situation where I haven't specified, or I haven't told system to pick up a particular one, it needs to default to that. But where I've specified the environment, like here I have said merge, which needs to be on AWS as per my profile config. So it gets the AWS environment here, and the tag is stored here. Since it's not null, it's got value. The current environment variable will have AWS. Then it comes down here. Okay, get value. That's okay. That's what it does here. Get value. So this variable at the moment will have the value of the environment, which it knows which environment. So I'm in the path here in my get value, in my property file, I'm telling system, go to this path and go to aws.properties file and get the browser name. So it goes here, opens up, see that, it's called the browser name. So it gets the browser name, and then it'll return the value. It goes by here, and then obviously, from there it'll do all the um, it gets the browser name will be passed to this method, and all the initialization happens there. Okay, so that is how it works. The profile works. It's quite handy and it's really useful. I found really useful. I had issues prior to knowing about profiles when I started with my automation, but you should use it if you can. I certainly recommend it. So, and then it'll run the test. So if I change it, I've shown the test being run with both the profiles. You can also run the profile from your from command line. If you want to run, you can run Maven clean verify /p for profile, and then merge. It'll run the test like that. So the tests are being run now. There you go. It opens since I've selected merge. It picks up Chrome. So that's all about profiles. So you configure everything in the POM with the system property, and then once in your hook, you um, uh, sorry, in your when your test excuse me, when your tests are being run, and when it needs to get the value, obviously the focus comes here, and then that you can have you can configure it like this, or you can. There are various different ways of configuring. This is how I've done quickly for the purpose of demos. And it'll look at the right property files. In local, I have Chrome, and then the tests will be run. So I hope this video has been of some use, and if you like, please do subscribe. Okay, goodbye.